Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery, and I have the lid to something that is got a reservoir in it that I can put some Sherwin Williams satin finish paint in and float some other colors on top of, and hopefully we can transfer some of it to the 12 by 12 inch canvas that I have underneath it. I've also got, come on, close. I've also got some other leftover paint colors. We'll see if I use them or not. I'd like to fill this. I made a little card the same width. Let's go down that way. Right here, so I can go along. I made up a fresh batch of Australian Floetrol and Amsterdam Black yesterday. And I'm going to use that in a minute. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to use my Prizm Pour, which is from Prizm Pour from Colourarte. And this is Royal Sapphire. This is Mayan Gold, another Prizm Pour. This is Egyptian Blue. And I have no idea what I'm doing exactly because I've just started to do this process. This is an experiment I am been chomping at the bit to do all day. This is my Rhapsody Rose. I don't know if these colors will be great, but they're not going to be bad. You know what? I'm panicking, so I'm going to put some Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold in there from Golden because I just happen to be a big fan of it. I'll just put a little bit in. It seems like it needs pink, but I'm pretty sure that Rhapsody Rose will spread out and become nice. Alright, so I'm going to do black. And I'm going to do a little bit of white. I'm tempted by the purple and the teal and the Boomgel. There is a 10% off Colourarte coupon code, 20% off Colourarte coupon code, and a 10% off Boomgel coupon code. Okay. That's pretty. Truly. And I'm going to keep my card handy. I'm going to move this down. I have little cards potentially to scoop that out. I'm going to move that someplace. Make sure it's in an upright position. Mostly. Level would be excellent at this point. We got some big cells in there. Oh, I just dumped all my cards underneath my turntable. Not a good place to keep my cards. I'm just getting used to this setup. I'm sorry, I'm unorganized. Alright, so I'm not sure whether to put some colors down and swipe them, but I am sure that I have to start by adding a layer of paint to the canvas, not including that chip. I'm not sure if I can spin or not. I'm going to have to try. I don't like being nervous. I can spin. I think it's faster with the OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula, to be quite honest with you. So I'm just going to go around the edge. Pull that out. Push those in. And I could spin out, but I think I'm going to tip first to see how I like that. Put this down, that'll be helpful. I'm still going to spin. And tip. I think I need more paint in the center. My pillow's not deep enough. So we'll just do that. This was supposed to be less of a scoop and drag and more of a transfer. And I'm going to have to get some stuff out of here before I do much of anything. My extra palette knives and things. Now, I think what I want to do is go ahead and use my leftovers, because they've always served me very well. And as long as they're still moving, they're still viable. They do have a base of pillow paint, so they're a little washed out. I should have grabbed a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula, which are on my Amazon link, by the way, should you need them. And they're very handy to have. I'm not sure anything much will come of the stuff that's on pillow paint, but it all flows. So let's grab one of my swipe cards. And do the same thing with the Australian Floetrol and the Amsterdam Black and White. And this time I think I'm going to grab the Pearlescent Violet Boomgel. And I'm going to throw that card in the bucket right after I scrape it off. Okay, now I'm trying to do too many things all at once. I'm not seeing any cells come up, but that's okay. Because I like black and white, fortunately. The Boomgel cell. It's nice to be able to see that. Yeah, the Boomgel is a nice accent to everything, I think. Surprised we got no colors at all, but good thing we've got a transfer dish, huh? Alright, so that's a start. Now I have to decide how I'm going to do this, and I haven't yet, with the exception of having grabbed a few cards. Let me grab a big palette knife. And see what happens. I'm bound to get better at this, I promise you. This is not the end of the road for this. I'm just going to keep picking up different tools and making attempts at using them. I do like this black cells in the background. I wasn't expecting that, but that's okay. Kind of like to know what's going to happen, but there's no way to know in advance. I just don't have enough practice yet. Don't mind the stripey paint, that works for me too. I might actually have more colors than I need. I suppose I could save some for another painting. There seems to be plenty of pillow paint underneath. I'm going to have to change my turntable around. That's pretty cool. I think I want something to come. It's nice picking and choosing where things are going to go. And once I have some experience, I'll know. I'll really know. I'm definitely putting down plenty of paint. We'll have paint. Definitely have paint to spin out. Kind of wish I'd used more gold. I guess I'm going for it. I could still use a skewer, and I probably will. Let's go one over. Sorry about my head. Good, I wanted to see what the black cells would do. Got some huge cells right here. And they're in gold. I'm wondering if I can go back over it again and swipe through and get more cells. Maybe that's left for another time. So, that looks pretty interesting. I'm not done yet. I want something to go through there. Although it's probably not as important as I'm thinking it is. That's pretty neat, you got to admit. Let's just do that. Take my cards and my knives out of the way. Oh wow. I deluded myself to thinking I was going to get those cells to come off that palette knife, but I was wrong. Now I did grab myself a sheet of acetate to put over the top of that in case I had some paint left in there so it wouldn't dry out. And there we go, I've got it. So I can still save that paint. This is wild. I hope it turns out to be nice. I'm going to grab a skewer before we get done with this procedure. And just for grins, we're going to throw a few spirals in there. Loving the black background. Good spiral in the center. Okay, so here goes nothing. Right after I get the last little remnants of things out of my way. This is what my barrier looks like, in case you ever wonder. Just hold that right up against me and spin. Oh wow. I got some incredible patterns. That's what I thought would happen. Now I'm going to start, I've been thinking about this all day, and I'm going to start making plans about what I can do with these patterns. I want them to spin all the way out to the edge though. And being that this is like the second, wow. This is like the second time I've tried this. The first time being in, oh I wish I knew the number, in a weedy garden sort of thing. Yeah, that was fun to do. I think I'm going to spin out one more time too. Transfers are the bomb! And I got my much larger dish. I don't think I showed you. It's a turned over It's not a canvas, but it is a hardboard to pour onto. That's so cool. What do I want to do with that? Something? And at any given point in time, I think you could come back. Let me grab some paint. Because I can, sort of thing. It's pretty subtle, but it's still pretty cool. Do I have paint everywhere all the way around? I think I have to spin one more time whether I like it or not. So I do sell my artwork and I give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. And if you want to reach me, you use my email address. It's easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. That is fabulous. I'm going to recommend this highly. And I just put that skewer down. Where did I put it? There it is. I saw something I wanted to spin. I've got a few minutes left to tell you guys whatever I'm going to tell you. Wow. Butterflies collide. Ha ha! So cool. I think this is what I was looking at that I wanted to add a spiral to. It will be very subtle. Okay, I love you guys. I think I can shimmer this at you. I'll give it a shot. I think I mentioned I do sell my artwork. I'd like to sell my artwork. My birthday is coming right up. Probably be gone by the time this comes out. Please share my videos. When you share my videos, you help me out. All transfer. Well, no, I guess there's some background, but the background worked out pretty good. I like the fact that I have the black and white in the background. It's really dynamic. It's very cool. I haven't been doing a very good job of showing you guys with the flashlight. I get distracted talking, but thank you for forgiving me for that. On my Linktree or near my Linktree, you're going to find the 20% off Colourarte coupon code and the 10% off Pixel Paint Designs code. And don't forget, Pixel Paint Designs sells Aussie Floetrol, Boomgel, and Pebeo paints, and more. So Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, all on the Linktree, as well as Society6 and Legalist. Underneath the video, spring clothing. Most of those places I can add things, including fineartamericanpixels.com. If you want to see a pattern added to a shirt, this would be an awesome pattern on something. I'm going to use my little acetate tool and pick up any colors I have around the edge because I have a few little gaps that sometimes happens because I don't cover my canvas with an entire humongous pillow of paint that I have to pay for. Excuse me, it has run off, but the patterns in this are to die for. They're really awesome. Thank you guys for stopping. Shop my Amazon link, please. It's at no cost to you, and you can find my 2 books there and 4 lists of tools, paints, and toys. My 2 books are Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, and you can find the OXO Omelette Turning Flip and Fold Spatula from Good Grips that I used to spread the paint at the beginning of this video. I love you guys. Thank you for inspiring the heck out of me. Check my community board tomorrow. Tomorrow's video will be on there. I post at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm thinking about changing to like 3 or 4 days a week instead of 7, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet or not. My community board place is a great place to ask me questions, as well as underneath the video where comments are. If you have them, please feel free to ask them. Don't worry. Thank you for the donations that help keep me painting and creating tutorials for you guys, and buying canvases and other supplies like GAC 800, which is like incredibly expensive a gallon. Anyway, I digress. I love you guys. Thank you for inspiring me. You make me happy. And your comments keep my morale boosted very well. Thank you so much for being so kind. My paint pouring recipes will be under the video. Woohoo! This is so cool. So very cool. I'm going to change that. It didn't work. There we go. I'm all set now. Alright, bye for now. Whatever I've forgotten, you'll see in another video. I'm going to torch briefly, but I'm going to say Priscilla out. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you anon. I love you guys. Thanks again. Bye.